So I just got a phone call from a mom whose daughter is switching from integrated math. No, she's switching from Algebra 1 to integrated math 2. And I wanted to talk about that a little bit. It's a call that I frequently get, and I want to talk about the two systems. I know it's complicated, and I wanted to explain all of this. So, here in California, we have two systems to teach math. We have what I call the algebra system, which is Algebra 1, Geometry, Algebra 2. And we also have the integrated math system, which is Integrated Math 1, Integrated Math 2, Integrated Math 3. IM1, IM2, IM3 for short. And the two systems actually cover the same material, but in different ways. So in algebra, you'll be taking Algebra 1, Geometry, and Algebra 2. And what they did for integrated math is they kind of put Algebra 1 and Algebra 2 together, cut it into 3, and then peppered in geometry kind of everywhere. So in IM1, you're going to cover most of Algebra 1, but not all of it, but we're going to add some geometry. In Integrated Math 2, we're going to cover some of Algebra 1, some of Algebra 2, and some geometry. And in IM3, we are going to cover the rest of Algebra 2 and the rest of geometry. So it's the same material, just shown in a different way. And I guess the idea is that geometry shouldn't be kind of its own class, and that geometry should be kind of ties in parallel to algebra. And so that's why they do it that way. Both ways, in my opinion, are fine. The only thing is that when you're switching from one system to another system, that's when it's going to get a little tricky. So the way that we can help is helping your student make sure that they cover, let's say that they're going from Algebra 1 to IM2, they're going to miss that little part of geometry that was covered during IM1 that they did not see. And so we can help make sure that those gaps are filled. And we can do those two ways. If you know that if you know that your student is doing this, we can help them during the summer. That's a great time to make sure that all of the material is solid, cover that little bit of geometry that they didn't see in Algebra 1, and also solidify everything and make sure that they're in great shape for IM2. The other thing that we can do is we can help your student during the school year. This also works great. It can be a little bit more hectic because we will be trying to cover material as they're learning new stuff. So sometimes it can be a little bit more complicated, but it's definitely doable. It's absolutely nothing to worry about. And all our tutors are trained and understand the standards covered in both of these systems, and are trained to do exactly this, to help your student fill the gaps that they might have missed because of the class because of the change. Reach out if this is something that you think that your student might need.